What up guys, Joachim here, and in this video I'm just kind of making an announcement. It's kind of a housekeeping video, I guess you'd say. But my plan is to, one of the video series that I want to do in the upcoming months, probably the upcoming years, is that I want to begin to read scripture, and that I want to do like a audiobook style reading on this channel. And particularly I'll be reading from the Septuagint, which is the Bible of the church. That's what Christians used as the canon of scripture, like not just the canon, but the scripture, like it was the scripture of the apostles. I think there's good evidence that when Christ was in the book of Luke, in the gospel, when he reads in the synagogue, he actually reads from the Septuagint. And I say that the evidence that I'm mentioning is that there's a section of what he reads that's only found in the prophet Isaiah in the Septuagint, and then it also says that he closed the book. So, at the time, books were not as prevalent today, like the use of books with like covers and things like that, or books that are compiled in that way. It was more common to use scrolls or something like that, especially if it were written in Hebrew or Aramaic. It would have been a scroll, whereas if you close a book, that almost certainly would have been Greek. So, when we say that the Septuagint is the scripture of the church, it's what the church used since the time of the apostles until the Protestant Reformation. And I mean, the church still uses that today, the Orthodox Church, as our canon of scripture. So we do what Christians have always done. And so I want to read from that. I have the Lexham Press Septuagint, which is what I'll be using in these readings to do from the prophets, the Pentateuch, and those things. I don't know if I'll read the Psalms or not. Usually we read the Psalms. I have a whole playlist of the Psalms on this channel, so that's kind of already up. But then I'll probably use the Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox New Testament for the New Testament readings. But that's kind of the plan, so you'll be seeing that come up. I'll probably use a particular cover. Given that we are in the Nativity fast right now, and we are in the time looking towards Nativity, I will probably be, I'm going to start with the prophet Isaiah, and maybe we'll read a gospel next. So I'm not sure how long it'll take to get through that. I'll probably be posting 3, 4, 5 times a week. I don't know. And I'm probably going to read each chapter and post them one by one, but I'll probably be reading a number of them at a time. So I'm not sure what the upload frequency will be yet, or what that is. If you have thoughts on that, please post them in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, especially those who actually watch my channel and follow these videos. I would want to know, have your input, and to know what kind of things you're looking for. And yeah, the scripture itself, the writings of the prophets and the apostles and the gospels, those are the holiest books that we have in Orthodox Christianity. And sometimes we have the tendency, I think, in the Orthodox Church to look very closely to the saints and to the writings of the church fathers, which are very important. Those are not unimportant books. They are very important. I agree and confirm that. But sometimes we have a tendency to look at those more frequently and more often than we do to the actual apostolic writings and to the writings of the prophets, and that is a mistake. I don't think we should be doing that. We should be looking at those principally, and then the writings, the lives of the saints and the writings of the fathers help us to accurately interpret those things. So I think we should always make sure that we kind of have that in the right perspective, that we're not looking to the fathers and to the lives of the saints first and then using the scripture. We're looking to the scripture and then using those, the lives of the saints and the writings of the fathers, to clarify what we believe and what we know to be true in the scripture. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the series. I am going to start with the prophet Isaiah, and we'll see how that goes. You guys take it easy and look for that to be uploaded probably within the next hour or so. At least to begin to be uploaded. I haven't actually read it or made the video yet. So when I make these videos, I probably will go directly into it. I won't be doing a lot of talking. Maybe at the end of the videos, I might talk about things that I notice in the scripture, or opinions and things like that. But at least first, I will just read from the scripture. So if you're just interested in hearing that, and you're not interested in hearing like my input or anything that I say about it, then Absolutely, you don't have to hear that or listen to it. So you guys take it easy, and I will talk to you in a video coming very soon, like within the next hour.